Okay, I want to start out with one of the most famous verses in the Bible. Jesus had got done, was in the middle actually of talking to Nicodemus, and he was telling him that you must be born again. And he was talking about the spirit. He was talking about the flesh. He was trying to get Nicodemus to understand that you must become a different person on the inside. I just can't seem to get this camera where I want it. And it comes down to verse 16, and Jesus says, "For God so loved the world that He gave His only begotten Son." You know, I want to talk tonight about a heart that is able to be broken. I think this probably was Nicodemus's problem here. His heart, he had become hardened, not too unlike a convict. Not too much difference. He was trying to express to him the difference between a man with a hardened heart and one with a heart that's able to be broken. Because see, this is what it takes in order for us to realize that we need help. Every man, until his heart is able to be broken, is in the dark about where he's going. He don't understand it. He don't agree with it. Totally, mostly, he doesn't agree with it. And he seems to think that everybody is against him, and that he is right, and nobody else has any idea of what right is except for him. And this is Nicodemus' point of view. The only question that Nicodemus, well, he actually asked him two questions. One was, how can these things be? And the other one was, how can I enter a second time into my mother's womb? When Jesus said you must be born again. Well, let me read a little bit of this and you'll understand a little bit more what I'm talking about. Verse 17, "For God sent not His Son into the world to condemn the world, but that the world through Him might be saved. He that believeth on Him is not condemned, but he that believeth not is condemned already, because he hath not believed in the name of the only begotten Son of God. And this is the condemnation, that light is come into the world, and men love darkness rather than light, because their deeds were evil." That's what I'm talking about. Until anybody obtains a heart that's able to be broken, I'm not talking about love affair. I'm not talking about a pity party because you can't get your way. I'm talking about a heart of remorse because of the way you have lived your life. That kind of broken heart. Realizing that our sinful nature is the cause of everything wrong on this planet. Our sinful nature is the cause of everything wrong on this planet. Verse 20, for every one that doeth evil hate the light. Did you hear that? For every one that doeth evil hate the light, lest his deeds should be reproved. See, that's the argument I get out of all atheists that I talk to. They hate it when I show them light and reveal their deeds. They hate that. They hate it more than anything. They'll come back with these smart aleck remarks like, how can I hate a God that don't exist? Hey, I don't know. Why? How can you? You know? But he that doeth truth cometh to the light, that his deeds may be made manifest, that they are a work in God. Of wrought, the Bible says wrought, King James, but that means are a work in God. So that's pretty much it. A heart that's able to be broken. I know there's a greater spiritual speech that I could make, but I just don't know what the words are tonight. You know, I was putting it plain and truthful right now because I just don't know how else to say it. Maybe that's the best sermon. God has hidden those great things, simple things, in the greatest wisdom of God is in the most simple things on this earth, because that's where we find Him. We find Him in the simplicity of life, and that's where we find the reality of a need for a broken heart. Alright, God bless. Thanks for joining. We'll see you again next time. Cross the Middle Ministry.